Congrats. Congrats. Please tell me about, is this the first interview? Second?
No, so this is the second interview actually.
Very good. Doesn't matter. Please tell me about yourself briefly.
So my name is Devati Gupta. I am from West Bengal, but I have been living in Bangalore, and I did my Bachelor of Arts from Mount Carmel College in Economics, Political Science, and Journalism. And sir, after graduation, I worked in Deloitte for about a year. And then, sir, my family consists of me, my mother, and my father. My mother is a homemaker, and my father earlier he worked in Air Force, Indian Air Force, and currently he is serving in State Bank of India.
As what? As what?
As a clerk.
Oh, good. As a clerk.
Yeah, and in my leisure time, I like to listen to K-pop songs, especially songs by BTS.
Yeah. You are, you said you are economics and other subjects and all. You are appearing for our IDBI or Karnataka Bank?
No, sir, I'm appearing for Karnataka Bank.
Very good. Karnataka Bank. Yeah. Your father is working as a clerk in bank.
Yes, sir.
So can you please tell me, did you ever ask him what is the nature of duties a clerical staff?
I do ask him, but he keeps me away from his work. He's like, work life and personal life should be different. So he doesn't allow me much in that. But as far as I know, like I've seen my dad working in various branches, so he has dealt with the customers, and he has worked in loan section, and currently in a customers when they open the bank account for the first time. So all those works. So these are the different branches where that is work.
My internet problem is there. You please come and sit outside so that you get good signal.
Just one moment. I don't know why this is happening suddenly. So is it fine now, sir?
Now it is okay. Now it is slightly better. Good. You are actually living in which place?
Okay, I guess it is the whole. I'm living in Bangalore right now, sir.
You are living in Bengaluru, and your interview is going to be on which date?
It is going to be on 8th of September.
Very good. You studied economics.
Yes, sir.
And then political science, correct?
Yes, sir. Political science and journalism as well.
Journalism as well. Can you tell me the famous journalists of our country?
The one famous journalist is Miss Barkha Datta. But currently, Mr. Sudhir Chaudhary is one of the most famous journalists currently in India.
But talking about television channels and all that, have you heard of the channel WION?
Yes, sir. WION. I have heard about that channel.
Yeah, there is a news about that channel now, because the person who was reading news all these days, she has quit that organization. I don't remember her name. Some starting with the letter P. Have you heard her name?
I don't know about her name, but I know that she hosts the show called Gravitas.
No, yeah, Palki Sharma Upadhyay. Palki Sharma Upadhyaya, she has resigned. That is the latest news, yesterday's news.
Okay, I am not a brief with actually. So yesterday I had my IAPS clerk exam. So yeah.
No problem. But you must go through news at least from 1st of September up to date. Okay, you please
Yes, sir. I will be
Go to,
updating my news.
yeah, and also, what is the news about NDTV now in the market? NDTV, because that Adani is trying to purchase.
TV.
Yeah,
I'm not
NDTV.
quite aware, sir.
Yeah, these things you must know.
So NDTV.
NDTV,
Okay.
Pranoy Roy and others, na? And his wife, they were in charge of that. It seems Adani is trying to take over that. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
doesn't matter. You are a journalist, you don't know anything about what is happening. What is this? Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
because I was focusing on economics, sir.
Yeah, economics, right. Economics means fine. We will go into economics. What is
Yes, sir.
economics? What is
Economics.
economics?
Yeah, economics is a branch of study where we deal with uh, generally money or anything related to um, finance, where the main concept is dependent on demand and supply of goods and services.
Mm,
That is what economics is wholly based on.
mhm. Good. Now, let me ask you certain abbreviations. Let us see how you are able to answer them. What is the expansion of the abbreviation NABARD?
NABARD.
Mm,
Sir, it is a National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development.
agriculture and rural.
Rural Development.
Correct. That is correct. What you told is correct. And what is NBFC?
Sir, NBFC is non-banking financial company.
Correct. What is the difference between non-banking financial company and banks and banks?
Sir, between NBFC and banks.
Yeah.
Um, so first of all, the main difference is like the first difference would be between their in their establishment.
Mm,
So non-banking financial companies were incorporated under the Company Act of 1956,
mm,
whereas banks it was established under the Banking Companies Act,
mm,
Banking Companies Act, and the second major difference is
mm,
that
mm,
NBFCs cannot issue demand drafts,
mm.
whereas
Or in other words, NBFC
the
cannot participate in
authority
payment system.
accept demand deposits.
Demand deposits they cannot accept. Good. Then
Yes.
mm, tell me
Sorry, sir.
why your internet is so bad? Huh? You are
I
living
don't know, sir. Since yesterday, actually, this is happening.
you are living in Bangalore and useless beggars. They are not providing good internet connection, affecting my
I don't.
students.
Yes, sir.
Just it's okay. Now, yeah. Now let me come to other angle. Um, have you heard of the concept abbreviation FEDAI that is relating to foreign? FEDAI. What is FEDAI?
FEDAI.
You have not heard?
Sir, I have heard of the abbreviation. I know the full form, but I am not very aware of its functioning.
Functioning is not.
FEDI, the
What is the
yeah,
abbreviation? I mean, expansion only. Tell me. Foreign Exchange Dealers Association of India.
yeah.
Very good. Now, today, one
Yeah.
candidate has reported to me about the interview. He says they are not asking much on banking. They asked only
Okay, sir.
questions relating to his subject, MBA HR.
Okay, so the
he has,
subjects which we have studied about.
yeah, MBA HR he has studied, and based on that they asked about HR questions. Maybe they would have asked about what is communication, what is
Okay,
leadership, what is motivation, what is problem solving, like that, like that. And he has not told the questions.
all right, sir.
He will come at 8:45 meeting.
Okay, sir.
Now, talking from that angle, and for you, I expect only economics oriented questions. Please tell me what is say inflation. Hello.
Said as the gradual.
Achha, excuse
Yes,
me.
sir. Am I
You
audible,
are
sir?
no, you are not audible, and I have to talk to you through your cell phone only. Not even, I don't believe your WhatsApp also. I will call you through my landline and I will talk to you.
Okay, sir. Just
There
1
is-
minute. I'll bring my phone.
Yeah, because there is some problem in her connection. So I have to go ahead with only asking questions to her. You will listen to my questions, whereas you won't be able to listen to our answers.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, I am calling you now.
Okay, sir. Hello, sir.
Yeah, please speak. I will ask questions. What is inflation?
In the prices of the goods and services.
Mhm. Good. How is inflation good or bad?
So, anything has two sides, a good side and a bad side. Similarly, even inflation, it has a good side as well as a bad side. Inflation, so we need a little bit amount of inflation. Even RBI recommends that 4% and plus minus 2 is the required rate of inflation in India.
Good.
If
Good.
inflation goes beyond that, it's
Mm.
bad. If it's below that, again it's bad.
Very good. That is a good answer. Now, please tell me what is foreign exchange?
So, foreign exchange can be defined as the difference in the currencies, basically. So, just
Now, for example, I say India has got foreign exchange reserves of $560 billion. What is the meaning of that?
So this means that India, the amount of money which it has, it can purchase goods and services worth $560. It has that much.
$560 billion.
Sorry, $billion.
Yeah, from other countries.
Yes, from other countries with huge dollars.
Yeah, very good. Correct only. You told correctly. Now, what is a budget?
So budget can be defined as the roadmap or a direct plan for income and the expenditure of a country for a set period of time.
Good. When is union budget presented?
The union budget is is presented in the month of February, 1st February.
Very good. You are right. Now, have you heard of the concept neo banking? Why it is in news of late?
So yes, I did hear about neo banking,
Mm.
and it is basically a digital bank that will not have any branches.
Mm.
And instead of having any physical presence at a location, it will be purely online based.
It will be purely.
And all the financial services will also be provided through the online
Super. Please expand SEBI.
So SEBI is Securities Exchange Board of India.
Please tell a few points about that.
SEBI is basically the regulator of the security markets and stock exchanges, stock exchange function of India. And it also controls the registration of the new brokers or the financial advisors.
Good.
And
Can you
encourages the formation of self-regulating organizations.
Good, very good. Can you tell me what is today's dollar rate roughly? Per dollar, how many rupees?
So no, I didn't check it up yet.
Is this the answer you will give in the interview?
No, sir. I will at that time check and go.
That means you are not checked Bombay Stock Exchange Sensex also.
No, I didn't. I'm so sorry for that, sir.
Nifty also you don't know. Doesn't matter. Now, how many banks are there in India? How many banks? It's a very tough question. How many banks are there in India? Super question. That's a very difficult thing. What you can do, you can tell how many public sector, how many private sector, how many RRBs, how many small finance, how many new payment banks, and apart from that, cooperative banks, etc., etc. Aisa bol dijiye.
Okay, so I can say that how many private sector banks are there? There are 21 private sector banks.
21 or 22?
21, sir. 22 is public sector banks.
No, 12 public sector banks.
Oh, sorry. So 12 public sector banks and 21 private sector banks. I'm sure about that, sir.
Okay, then?
And then coming to RRBs.
43.
Okay.
RRBs 43. Then?
Rest, I don't have any idea, sir.
Foreign banks, I think somewhere around 20 foreign banks or so are there. Then we have 12 small finance banks, 6 payment banks.
Okay, sir.
These are the things that are available. Good. Very good. Now, you have studied economics. I don't know answer for this question. Please tell me what is equi-marginal utility?
Equi-marginal utility.
But this is very high level question, officer level question.
As far as marginal utility rate, I can say that whenever it's marginal utility, it is related to the consumption of products and the satisfaction of the consumer. Whenever it is based on marginal utility, the concept is based on the consumption of 2 or more products and the satisfaction level of the consumers. So if equi-marginal utility, I'm guessing this because I don't know
the law of equi-marginal utility explains the behavior of a consumer when he consumes more than one commodity.
Okay.
Wants are unlimited, but the income which is available to the consumers to satisfy all his wants is limited. This law explains how the consumer spends his limited income on various commodities to get maximum satisfaction.
Okay.
Yeah. What is the formula of marginal utility? Change in total utility minus change in number of units consumed. Something like that. And formula is change in total utility. Marginal utility is equal to change in total utility minus change in number of units consumed. I'm not able to Understand it clearly, but ab पढ़ लीजिए बाद में.
Yes, sir, I will. No, sir, I was asking that they will ask the formula also there.
You have to explain it, na. Equimarginal
Okay,
utility.
okay.
You have to explain it. That is required. What is macroeconomics?
So macroeconomics can be defined as the economies that deals with the whole gamut of a sector. For example, if we take a family, then when we talk about the economy of each and every individual in the family, then it is known as macroeconomics.
What is microeconomics?
Microeconomics is if we take the same example of a family and let's say there are three individuals. So, and when we talk about the economy of that one single individual, then it is microeconomics.
Yeah. Just now, a candidate has gone for interview and say submitted report. Some basic banking awareness questions they asked. PAN is not an official valid document anymore. Please check that. Yeah. Because it seems PAN is not a document to be taken for, say, identification.
KYC.
Yeah, KYC full. We can't accept it fully. Even if you accept that, you have to take one more as address proof.
Yes, sir. There are seven eligible documents for KYC. I can't remember each one of them, but yeah, I know that there are seven, and you have provided the list, sir. So
Yeah, and it seems they repeatedly asked why you chose only 3 states, and if there is no vacancies in these states, what will you do? This girl seems stirred. I told them that there are approximately more than 50% branches in these states, so I am confident that there will be significant number of vacancies. And then they asked, are you taking probability? What if your assumption is wrong? Are you okay with not being selected just because of these preferences of yours? Because she is very good in communication. Our Prasanna Gayatri, English graduate.
Okay.
And finally, I told them that there are many these are my preferences, and I stand by that. Super. They spend around 5 minutes with this one question. Super. Super. I think she will come today at 8:45. And you also come and watch that class today, wherein you can know what type of questions she is going to tell us. But from here, I find another candidate has told they are asking only subject related questions mainly and not very much deep into banking. But this girl says they asked something related to banking also, basic.
Okay, sir.
Anyhow, Devarati Gupta, you are like our Prasanna Gayatri, very good in communication. Should not be a problem for you. However, sorry, I have provided just now 100 questions in economics in our Telegram page. Please, from there only I was asking you all these questions. Please go through that and prepare for those economics questions. And for you, there will be a lot of questions on political science. And why did you choose, what way is it interesting for you? And what is happening in our country, each party blaming other, is it correct? And for not because of social media, for nothing, everybody is made to feel the fire and all that. Some such common questions will come. You take care of that. You did well. You did well only.
Thank you, sir.
Tell me.
Sir, I have one doubt, sir, because earlier in the first interview, you said that I had my only lacking was that I didn't know Kannada, like how to speak Kannada. I know how to read and write.
Achha, are you a Kannada girl?
No, I'm not from Karnataka. I am a Bengali who stays in Karnataka.
And your option for working is which state?
Sir, I will be having three options. So first, I will be giving Karnataka or West Bengal. It depends on what you say now, right now.
No. Abhi, After hearing Gayatri, I think it is better not to give like that. Give option anywhere in India. Mostly they will prefer you within your state only, namely Karnataka, where you have applied.
Okay, sir.
99% Prasanna Gayatri will be selected because she is very good in communication and all that. Other things remaining constant. So similarly, I suggest you better opt for anywhere in India. And you see, even supposing you opt for West Bengal, and as they rightly say, if there are no vacancies, what are you going to do?
Right, sir.
So better to choose for all India option. And mostly they will post you within the state only.
Okay, sir.
God bless you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, sir. Bye, sir. Have a
Bye.
good day.
Very good. Thank you. Come at 8:45 to that class, if possible.
Sure, sir. I will come, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Yeah. So that was an interview of a candidate because her internet was not all right. Now I have to go for the next candidate. As the candidate, 1 minute, I have to put my phone. Just a minute for 5 minutes. Ram Ram. Yeah. Now, Vinay, your phone number starts with what?
Sir, 7204, sir.
Oh, I have not given 72045. Correct?
Sir. Yes, sir.
You,
Yes, sir.
you are supposed to be the last candidate today at 10:30. Anyhow, we will see. Now, Jangam Sravani, what is your number? Jangam Sravani.
6304.
Did I give date for you? No.
Yes, sir. Today evening you gave it
Acha.
at 6:10.
Acha, kabhi bhi chahiye tab aa jao. Huh?
Excuse me.
I think you must have approached me in the last minute, na?
Yes, sir.
अच्छा नंबर बताओ पहले 5 नंबर बोलो
6304 927
630 no 1 minute 6304 that will do बाकी हम देख लेंगे are you ready now
Yes, sir.
you are appearing for Karnataka Bank
Yes, sir.
good so which date is
Good
your
evening.
interview good evening
9th, sir.
which place
9th, Bangalore.
good what is your degree please
Sir, I did my graduation in BSc Agriculture, sir, from VNMKV University, Parbhani.
very good अच्छा why are you speaking from inside the bell थोड़ा बाहर आ जाना come out and speak loudly
Okay, sir.
your voice is not heard hello
Okay.
yeah
Hello, sir.
yeah Jangrani
Jangam Shravani.
Acha 1 minute Jangan Shavani you please wait because there is one Pooja for whom I have gave 6 o'clock time I will
Okay, sir. No problem.
conduct interview for her then come to you we have
Okay, sir.
and one more reason for that is Pooja madam has got a child and all that so we need to give full preference for her Pooja are you ready
Yes, sir.
good Pooja Pooja please tell me about yourself briefly
Sir. My name is Pooja. I am from Hassan district of Karnataka. I completed my electrical and electronics engineering in Eastwest Institute of Technology in Bangalore. My family, coming to my family, there are 5 members, my father, mother, my husband, and my daughter, and myself. My hobbies are cooking, listening to the music, and dancing. And coming to my strength, I am a positive minded person. I grasp to the things quickly. I manage my time. I'm mainly I have a time management.
time management skill good what do you explain by time management skills
I think first I should allocate my things properly, and I'll see that it's done in the proper allotted time.
Good. That means you are implementing it in your home work also, and also
In
for
everything also.
for preparation also. Good.
Yes, but when it's coming to my child, it depends on her, sir. I can't predict the time on based on her activities.
But please don't tell this in an
No,
interview.
no, sir. I said only for you.
Yeah. See, in interview, you will say, I am very good in time management. I have my mother, I have my in-laws. They help me in taking care of the family, and I will devote my 100% to banking.
Yes,
Yes. Yeah.
yes, sir.
What is your husband?
I is an assistant manager in Karur Vaishya Bank, sir.
Where is the headquarters of Karur Vaishya Bank?
Chennai, Chennai, Tamil Nadu.
It's a Karur Vaishya Bank. Do you know some details about them? Hello.
No, sir.
What is
No,
the
sir.
what is the total deposit they have? Total number of branches they have? In what way are they comparing with our bank, Karnataka Bank?
I don't know about Karur Vaishya Bank, sir.
Uh, okay. Why did you not apply for Karur Vaishya Bank job?
Frankly speaking, my husband won't leave me to apply for his bank, sir.
Yeah, he doesn't want you to work in the same bank, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So then what should I tell for that, sir? If they ask in interview means.
So far, no vacancies. I have not come across any notice. Or you don't have to tell also. You can tell this as a reason. Namely, my husband feels that we should work in separate institutions.
Okay, sir.
It is also true now. It is also true.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In
You
in
want me?
in one way, it is good. For example, if there are two people, two doctors, if all of them are in the same line, one should be in eye doctor, one should be ear doctor, so that if some problem comes in eye area, I mean, it will not be affecting both the people together. Supposing you work in same company, Infosys, and that company has some problem, and both of you will be having problem.
Yes, sir.
That is it. Good, very good. So you are triple E or ECE?
Triple E, sir.
Triple E. Oh, triple E students are normally bright. In fact, banks like Bank of Baroda, they give preference for triple E students. So what do you study in triple E? Hello.
Yes, sir.
What do you study in triple E's degree?
Then I should tell basic, sir, or what?
Yeah, basic, subjects names only, not everything. What
Okay,
are
okay.
the
Subject names means I can say, sir. Network topology, signals and systems, transmission and distribution.
Very good. No, but I think maybe I have not advised you to prepare on this because of the gap.
Oh, yes, sir.
Because of the gap, I told you so. Now tell me something about renewable energy. What is renewable energy? And in what way banks are helping in this regard?
Renewable energy, the resources which are get exhausted, that is renewable energy.
Resources?
Which are exhausted.
No. Which are not getting exhausted.
Okay. Which are not getting exhausted.
The coal is an exhaustible energy. If that much coal is there, beyond that we will not get it. But sunlight will be there as long as world is there.
Sir, I should prepare on my subjects also, sir.
Yeah, you should prepare on. I will tell you the subjects, questions like
Okay.
what is renewable energy? What is nuclear energy? What is the position of India in terms of energy production? What is the problem Europe is now facing in terms of energy crisis? Because Russia has stopped some line to Europe. This is current problem. Okay. So likewise, something related to this, and then what are transformers? And now this is a very, very important point, smart meters. Government is now thinking of putting some smart meters so that the rating will be correct, the calculation will be correct. So what is your view on this? And what are your views on the concept that states like Punjab are allowing 300 units free electricity per month. So is it good? What is the National Distribution Agency for Electricity? And there are a lot of dues for that discoms from the government. Recently, government adopted a measure that these people cannot buy from outsiders, some suggestion. Thereafter, they adjusted the dues. So latest crisis ka bare mein pura pad lijiye. Could you follow? They
Yes, sir.
anything related to electricity you read, and because you are electricity related, they will certainly ask question regarding electric vehicles.
Okay, sir.
Electric vehicles, which companies are manufacturing electrical vehicles, and what are the types of vehicles that is coming, what is going to be its future in India. Already we are suffering from energy crisis. Is it good to have electrical vehicles? Some such silly questions will be asked to you also.
Okay, sir.
Oh,
Basic questions, sir.
basic
Basic
questions, basic questions like this, whatever I have told you, this is being
subject
this is,
related, sir.
this is being recorded, so you can see it afterwards. It will come. You
Okay,
are the second participant of this essay. From 22nd minute you will have this. And regarding subject oriented questions, if you want to know, I have already told you, for not only for you, others also. Google.com, go and search
yes, sir.
triple E related interview questions. Okay.
Yes, sir. How may actually before I saw one girl interviewed and now saw the question, sir. Actually, I saw on 3 to 4 questions. What are the types of current? What is inductance? What is capacitance?
Very
That
good.
all
So you please prepare on those lines. Be ready for that. And
Okay.
also search wisdomjobs.com.
Wisdom jobs. Okay.
Wisdomjobs.com, triple E related interview questions. We don't know what type of questions they are asking. Only if somebody comes out with triple E, we will know. One English girl has come out, and to her they have asked questions like that. I read the questions to you, na? Prasanna Gayatri's questions.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
About the
Yeah.
states.
Yeah. Another point is
According to you, it's better to opt anywhere in India, sir.
Please opt for anywhere in India.
Okay, sir.
No, but if at all you want to opt for Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, then you must have valid reason. My husband has got more number of branches in these states only, and I would like to stay on here. And you must be firm in that.
Okay,
But
sir.
one thing, looking at from the angle of a family woman, will you be happy if they post you to Guwahati? No.
No, sir.
Will you go? No, you may not go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So why don't you choose 3 options only and tell them the logic for this? Sorry, I am changing now and then. But this, now, in fact, in many cases, I have told girls to opt for any 3 states only. For obvious reasons, your parents, family will not permit you to go to Himachal Pradesh. Will they permit you?
No, sir. Within the state, they'll permit anywhere, but outside the state, they won't permit anywhere, sir.
Outside the state means Tamil Nadu also?
Tamil Nadu, it's nearby, no, sir. Means comparing to other states, it's still nearby. I don't know, but they'll permit to go.
No. You must get their approval for you, because Karur Vysya Bank has got good number of branches in Tamil Nadu also. Your husband can
Yes,
also
sir.
shift. So you opt for Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, then which is nearby, Andhra Pradesh for you, or
Andhra Pradesh,
please choose that.
Telangana.
Please choose that. Andhra Pradesh will do. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And justify that I am smile and tell them, okay, sir, I am satisfied with this. And the answer she has given is correct. Karnataka Bank has got more branches in these areas only, and I am sure there will be vacancies. And if on account of this there is lack of vacancies, I mean, you don't have to tell them that if you don't select it is okay. Don't tell like that.
Okay, okay, sir.
I used to tell like that, but you should not tell like that.
Okay, sir.
Good. So now based on today's interview, we have come to know only general questions are asked. Okay. So
Yes,
don't worry about this. And banking and all, they ask only basic questions, it seems. Basic means what is RTGS? Tell me.
real-time gross settlement.
What is
Uh,
what is NEFT?
National Electronic Fund Transfer.
What is the difference between these two?
And national NEFT means it's an electronic transfer from one bank to another bank, with an hourly basis transaction. When it comes to RTGS, it's a real-time gross settlements. It's a transaction between one bank to another with instantaneous real-time settlements.
Super. But not hourly basis, off hourly basis.
Yes, sir, sorry, off hourly basis.
Very good.
There is,
Good. Good.
when RTGS,
Initially it was 24, now it is 48.
this is 48 hours batch. Yes.
Good. Supposing you want to remit money, will you choose NEFT or IMPS?
Based on the situation, if the money wants to be credited immediately, I choose IMPS, sir. There is a time I can transfer money. There is a time means I'll choose next. And there
No.
is a
No. I think in both cases you will say it is good to go for IMPS. In as much as you have decided to make payment. If you are not decided to make payment, then you should issue a check.
okay, sir.
Correct? I think you
Yes.
should go for, but then what is the logic in having IMPS NEFT? Because there should be different channels for remittances. If one is affected, people can use the other one.
Okay, sir.
For example, you are living in which place?
Now currently I am living in Ballari, sir.
Bellary. Some from Bellary to Mysore, there is train transport. Bellary to Mysore, there is also, what is that? Bus transport. So likewise, there is also
Okay,
taxis.
okay, sir.
Different channels are there. That's all. Understood?
Okay, sir. I understood.
Very good. Pooja, madam, you have taken a lot of pains in preparing for all these days. Please tell me
Yes.
who is your role model?
My role models are my parents, sir.
What are they?
Actually, my father is an hotel supervisor.
Hmm.
My mother is earlier she was an tailor, sir, but now currently she is an homemaker.
But here
But currently, but I
you
can't say this, sir. But I'm telling my situation to you.
no
But currently,
your answer should be my father is a supervisor in a hotel. Don't say actually and all that. Avoid
okay,
using unnecessary words like actually, basically, frankly, all those unnecessary words avoid. Correct? I have told you many times. Yeah.
yes.
And now regarding mother, you say she is a homemaker.
Earlier she was a tailor.
Oh, acha. But
Ma-
then they will ask questions. Why has she stopped stitching? You have to say she has become old. Why has she
No.
become old? Because he has passed by. So many questions will come.
I can say that, or simply I can say homemaker, sir.
Homemaker will do.
Okay, sir.
Homemaker will do. Or you can say, or she has, if you feel happy in giving credit to her, you can say she was doing tailoring and helping the family, and now she has stopped doing it on account of her age-related problem, something like that.
Okay, sir.
Good. Then will you be working in bank for till your retirement, or will you be retiring like your mother before retirement date?
No, sir. I'll work till my retirement.
Good.
Actually, job is very much needed for me, sir.
Good. You will get it. You will get it. Don't worry. You will certainly get it. Now, please explain to me, how will you convince a customer about taking auto loan from our bank? Please talk to him in Kannada. You tell him what are the points he should comply, and what he should bring, and how you will help him quickly. Please tell in Kannada. I can follow. Because
Yes,
last 1 month, you children have taught me Kannada also to some extent. Yeah.
ನಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲೋನ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇದೆ. ನೀವು ನಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲೋನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಆಧಾರ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್, ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಧಾರ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್, ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಆಟೋಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂತಿದ್ದೀರೋ ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ಇನ್ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ತಗೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ಲೋನ್ ಕೊಡಿಸ್ತೀವಿ.
Okay, no problem. No, it's not this thing. Now, please tell about the achievements of Karnataka Bank. Hello.
Yes, sir, I am there.
Out of syllabus question. Out of syllabus.
No, sir. Actually, I read on Karnataka Bank has got awarded for helping self-help group people and providing digitization mobile banking for rural peoples. They are been awarded for that.
Good. Then this is what I wanted. Tell me.
I read only those 2 points, sir.
And
it is a mobile friendly.
I think some awards they would have given in Federal Bank website and all. There will be column for awards and all that. Did you see any such column like awards here? Doesn't matter. Now, which type of Kisan credit card Karnataka Bank is giving? Is it Visa card or RuPay card?
RuPay card.
Very good. Please tell me, even if you don't know any about achievements and all, you can tell about this CSR initiatives. Please tell what is meant by CSR. Hello. CSR. You are not studied. You are not studied this corporate social responsibility. First, go to Wikipedia and learn what is corporate social responsibility, according to which banks or any companies have to spend 2% of their profit into social welfare activities like laying of roads, maintenance of gardens, then helping the students, schools, colleges, and hospitals, like that. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So, in fact, Karnataka Bank has given 50 lakhs to Karnataka State Disaster Management Authority as part of his corporate social responsibility. So, who is our MD and CEO?
Mahapaleshwar.
Good. Who is our chairman?
Pradeep Kumar.
Very good. Then, can you tell me something about, say, what is a recurring deposit and why each one of us should open a recurring deposit?
Recurring deposit is an account opened by a monthly salaried or a regular income person, which is deposited every month, and at last its amount is given with credited along with the principal and interest. Every person should open a recurring deposit for their savings purpose and future needs.
Super. And also because it is difficult to get lump sum in one stage, so we should save money through RD. Good. Thank you, Pooja madam. Pooja madam, your number is first 5 numbers
9632
Okay. No, done. It's okay. Good. You did well, madam.
Okay, sir, thank you.
You know how I react when people answer correctly and when they don't answer correctly, because you have been
Yes.
with me for last 1 month.
Yes, sir.
So
Sir,
don't
can
worry.
I take other one mock interview answer?
Vengamma, where is the time for me?
Another one, sir.
Which date is your interview?
13th, sir.
13th, no problem. 13th
Yes,
means I can give. 13th means I can provide you time on 12th.
12th. Sir, I may
or-
travel, sir.
I will give you time on 10th, 7:30 p.m.
Okay, sir.
10th, 7:30 p.m. 1 minute, wait, karo. 96329. 96329 36714. Thank you so much. You did well. Don't worry, by the time you go for the interview, we will come to know what are the questions they are asking.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Bye. Yeah, thank you. This will be posted after some time. No? Right. Now we will go to Jagam Sravani because she was there earlier. Jagam Sravani,
हाँ sir, good evening sir.
good evening. Sorry, I stopped you in between. Then again it started.
हाँ,
Yeah, your number
no
starts.
problem.
Your number starts with 98481.
No, no sir, 6304.
Okay, something 6304. Doesn't matter. Please tell me about yourself, Jagam Sravani.
Good evening sir, myself Jangam Shravani. I'm 22-year-old. I did my graduation in BSc Agriculture from VNMKV University, Parbani with CGPA 7.9. Prior to that, I completed my in 12th standard in BPC stream. I belongs to a nuclear family. My mother is a homemaker. My father is a farmer, and I have one younger brother. My hobbies are
Regarding 12th, when you are telling, you are using some abbreviation. Mostly those people will be knowing it, but still you tell the full names of subjects, some bio, physics, chemistry, something.
okay, sir.
Yeah, no.
Biology.
No, whatever it is. Because I am old class, I couldn't make it out immediately, but later on I could understand it. But
Okay.
you tell it quick way, without making them feel you are wasting your time. That's
Okay,
like
sir.
you were about to start something else. What was it?
My hobbies are cooking and listening to music, sir.
Good.
That's what about me.
Which type of music do you listen?
Sir, A.R. Rahman songs.
Oh, good.
Oh.
So there was
Only Telugu, sir.
I know. You are Telugu lady.
Yes, sir. I'm from Andhra Pradesh,
ఎక్కడి
Karnool district, sir.
ఎక్కడి నుంచి మాట్లాడుతున్నారు? నంద్యాల,
No, sir. Karnool.
కర్నూలు నుంచి మాట్లాడుతున్నారా? మీ నాన్న ఏం చేస్తున్నారు?
Farmer, sir.
ఏం కల్టివేట్ చేస్తుంటారు?
Cotton, mostly cotton, sir.
అచ్చా, మీరు ఎందుకు అగ్రికల్చర్ తీసుకున్నారండి?
Sir, I have dream of becoming AFO.
Oh, agricultural finance officer. Correct.
Field office. Yes.
Have you written exams earlier?
Yes, sir. Last year, first attempt I gave, sir, in 2021, December.
Prelims could you clear?
No, sir. With 1 mark, I went.
This time you prepared seriously, and regarding AFO, the final exam results. I mean, subject is, there are books published by, the books published by whom? Kiran Publication.
Yes, sir.
I have come
Kiran.
across, I have it in Madras. Kiran Publications have brought out a booklet for agriculture.
Okay,
And apart from that, you can refer to any agricultural latest magazines, so that
Okay, sir.
you get up-to-date information, and questions will be based on that in that one.
Okay, sir.
Now coming to this Karnataka Bank. Okay, are you willing to be
Okay.
posted anywhere in India?
Yes, sir.
Acha, will your parents permit you go outside Andhra?
Yes, sir. They will permit.
Acha, how will you?
I did my graduation in Maharashtra, sir. Parbani.
Great.
Yes.
So you were staying in hostel?
Yes, sir.
So
From my childhood, I studied in hostel only, sir.
Really?
Yes, sir.
So I think your parents, they don't like you.
No, sir. They like me. They, my future is more important to me, sir, for them.
Good. So that
They
means
want to afford good future for me, sir.
so you are an independent person.
Yes, sir.
Have you had opportunity to lead some groups, show some leadership style and all?
No, sir.
Why? Why have you not never utilized any opportunity to show leadership styles? Was there many other people who were evincing interest, or was it that you wanted to keep yourself behind the scene?
No, sir, I didn't got opportunity, and somewhat up to 12th standard, I'm facing so many fears, sir. Now in graduation, after going to other states, somewhat I went out throughout my fears, sir.
But now only you should have more fear. Only after you're becoming a big girl, then only all the problems come, because the way things are moving in our country, you know.
Yes, sir. But
Yeah,
means I'm telling in case of communication, sir.
yeah, I understand.
Huh.
That's true. Yeah, anyhow. So how will you manage in a bank when you join? Because you are a person who has been living. Did you study in co-education college?
Yes, sir.
So there is no problem in talking to boys and all that.
No problem, sir.
Acha, good. You have any boyfriends from your college?
No, sir.
I purposely asked. I'm making fun of you. Don't worry. Good,
No problem, sir.
good. Who is your role model?
Sir, my dad, my father.
Is an agriculturist. What quality you would like to learn from him?
Hardworking, sir. Patience and hard work.
You say like that. Do you at times go and help him in the field?
No, sir. To be frank, no, I'll not help him.
Why?
Uh,
Because he is not allowing you to come out of the house. Is that
yes,
the
sir.
reason?
He'll not.
Ah,
He'll not allow me, sir.
yeah, he will not allow his daughter to be put into unnecessary hot sun and all that. Correct?
Yes, sir.
It's okay. Good. Now, can you please tell me Sravani? What is the meaning of
Uh,
Sravani?
Shravani,
Sravani.
sir. Shravani meaning the full moon, the day of full moon, which comes in Shravan Mas.
Oh, what is Jangam?
Jangam, it is our caste, sir.
Very good. Now, can you please tell me, are you satisfied with the women empowerment measures being taken by governments? Or are you aware of the recent measures taken by your government, Andhra Pradesh government, for women empowerment?
So
Uh,
measures.
measures means
Okay, sir, I
steps.
understood.
Hmm.
Yes,
So
sir.
you,
Disha app. Recently, they launched Disha app
hmm, okay,
for girl safety.
good, very good.
Uh,
Hmm. I think in some states we have schemes like say some assistance for marriage, then assistance for degree and all that.
uh,
What are the special schemes in Andhra? You get to know that.
okay, sir.
Now you may not be able to answer. I suggest
No,
you
sir.
refer some Andhra Pradesh Public Service Commission book,
Uh,
examination book. From there you can get, or otherwise search in Google, or
okay, sir.
otherwise purchase Mahendra's general knowledge relating to Andhra Pradesh. Some books are there. State
Okay, sir.
or Adda also may be having it. You purchase that
Mhm.
and get to know about your state very well.
Okay, sir.
Who is your agriculture minister?
Shri Narendra Singh Tomar, sir.
I am asking who
CTDI.
is your agriculture minister means
Yeah, Andhra
Andhra
Pradesh.
Pradesh. Yeah.
Uh, Wait,
I
sir,
don't
I'm remembering.
not remembering. 1 minute. But if I search, what will happen? It will give some minister who is not here. Andhra Pradesh Agriculture Minister. Who is the Agriculture Minister of Andhra Pradesh? Is it correct? Y.S. Jagan
Uh,
Mohan Reddy? Is he
no,
the
sir, he is the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh.
अभी कौन है who is Narendra Singh Tomar?
Union Agriculture Minister, sir.
Mhm. Correct. 1 minute. I think you have to get to know this. If you don't know the answer now, no problem. Because you are agriculture graduate, I'm asking this question.
Okay, sir.
And the next allied questions in agriculture can be: what are the problems faced by agriculturists? And what steps are being taken by government or banks? And also they will ask questions like, say, Kisan credit card, what are the other schemes that are given to agriculturists? Also tell about self-help groups. Okay.
sir.
These
Okay.
questions you must get ready and prepare yourself very well. And
Okay, sir.
now coming to general questions about yourself, like say, what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Why we should select you? What makes you unique? How do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Hmm.
All these questions you have you gone through that most important interview questions, some 50 questions? Are you aware of
No,
that?
sir. No, sir.
Have I not given that in the material?
Sir, up to
Pooja,
yesterday, I
Pooja,
was concentrating on IBPS clerk, sir. I
yeah,
didn't concentrated mostly on this, sir.
Pooja madam, is that there or not in that one?
What, sir?
That most common interview
Oh,
question.
yes, sir, it's there.
It is
I
there.
took a printout of it also.
Yeah, it is there. What is your name? Jangam. Yeah, Sravani, it is there. So please go through them and also prepare very well so that you
Okay,
can
sir.
answer the questions. But one good thing regarding as Pooja, you are also talking nicely, but confidence level somewhat lesser because of
Okay.
your age and also lack of experience. So you develop more confidence and go as a confident person, then you may be able to succeed. Questions,
Okay.
I cannot predict what question will come. For example, agriculture, I can ask so many questions.
Okay.
Like what is soil testing, what is drip irrigation, what are the rivers going in Andhra, what are the dams that are there in Andhra, what are the allied activities relating to agriculture. So many questions can be asked, but which question they will ask, God only knows. So
Okay.
when you answer a question, you end it with something about which you already know something, because invariably they will ask question based on the answer you are giving, and from there they will take a lead.
Okay, sir.
That's what it is. Tell us about your family.
Sir, I belongs to a nuclear family. My mother is a homemaker and my father is a farmer, and I have an younger brother.
What is he doing?
He's about to join BTech second year, sir. He completed diploma.
Mhm. Why is he studying BTech nowadays? There is no job. Just I know there is no answer for this. Just casually I'm asking. I know there is no answer. Some degree he has to study, na.
He
That is
completed
it.
diploma in mechanical engineering, sir.
Oh, very good. This is a valid reason. Because he has studied diploma, he has to complete it by completing this as a degree. Good. This is a good answer. Very nice. Inka ఏమైనా చెప్పాలా? Doubt unda?
Nothing, sir.
God bless you. I think I have not been
Thank
seeing you in the classes. Why? You were always
Sir.
after IBPS like this. Huh? You are going into IBPS, na? All along.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
God
This
bless
is
you.
my first mock interview with you, sir. Means until now I didn't face any interview, sir.
Oh, which date is your interview? 9th.
9th, sir.
Anyhow, only 3 more days are there. Read a lot. Attend
Okay, sir.
today's 8:45 class and watch
Okay, sir.
some of our videos. And
Okay, sir.
if God wishes, He will give you the job.
Okay, sir.
But
Sir, one question.
yeah,
Sir,
yeah.
in the biodata form, there is a question like one column like you earlier you have attended Karnataka Bank interview. I attended last one, sir. If I say yes, what's the question? Maybe they'll ask, sir.
No, why do you think you were not selected last time?
Actually, lack of confidence, sir. From my opinion,
uh-huh.
that's the first interview I
Or,
attended.
no,
And
or you can say, I could not answer one or two questions. You try to find out some question and tell that also.
okay,
Uh,
sir.
and supposing you say, I could not answer questions relating to MICR. Oh, you don't know what is MICR? Tell me. They will ask again.
Okay, sir.
Then
Okay, sir.
you can say magnetic ink character
In
recognition.
character recognition.
So likewise, but it all depends on luck, Pooja.
Okay, sir.
50% luck, 50% merit.
Okay.
Or we
Actually,
can put,
last time I didn't attended only 2 questions, sir.
Mhm,
Apart from it, I have answered every question.
mhm. No, but were you married at that time also?
Yes, yes, sir.
But normally selection of married women, it is not that they will not select, but married women have to be extremely good to be selected. Understand? If
Yes, sir.
Sravani goes now and her performance is similar to that of yours, they will select her rather than selecting a married woman.
Hmm.
But don't tell me why, but it is human nature. I told you about an engineering girl who did extremely well, but then she was not selected because of the child. She has got a small child, 1-year-old child, and all that. It happens. But under that score, you say that you are capable of, you want to take banking as your career. You are more interested in your career.
Okay, sir.
And your family is 100% in support of that.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Who is the next person sitting?
Vinayak, sir.
Vinay, your number is what?
7204
Uh,
574.
but some more people will have to come. Why they have not come? Just a
Sir,
minute.
please take my interview. Sir.
Okay. Vinay, please tell me about yourself.
Hi, sir. I'm Vinayak Kamki. I'm from Haveri, Ranebannur, Karnataka. And I have completed my graduation in 2017 in a government engineering college in civil engineering.
Mm.
And I have worked for 4 years in Idbi engineering solution as a graduate engineer.
Mhm.
Yes, that's it.
So you worked as an engineer for how many years?
4 years, sir.
4 years.
4.
I think
Yes,
you attended one interview with me earlier, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When was it?
26th August, sir.
Oh, good. Because I remember some of these details. What is the engineering you studied?
Civil engineering, sir.
Oh, civil engineering. Good.
Yes, sir.
What are the recent developments in civil engineering trade?
Civil engineering. Okay, sir. Recently, Nitin Gadkari announced they created a world record in constructing a road of 70 kilometers of single lane road in 100 hours and 31 minutes from Amravati to Akola in Maharashtra, sir.
Mhm.
And recently, twin buildings were demolished
Mm.
in Noida.
In Noida, that's right. You have any idea why they were demolished?
Sir, sir, as I read an article, it was because of the number of floors, sir, they constructed.
Mm.
They
What?
have
Yeah.
they had permission for some floors, but they constructed many floors above that, sir.
A violation. Simply say violation of norms.
Violation.
A higher deviation of norms. That is the reason that made them build like that. Very good. That's right. Now, can you tell me what is the concept that is used for construction of say tube railway and all that?
Sorry, sir, I don't know about it, sir. I'll study about it.
What about metro rail? Metro rail projects. What is the concept on which they are being built? And in your city or nearby your city, any metro rail project is going on?
No, sir. No, sir.
No project. In
No.
Karnataka, where it is there?
Sir, in Bangalore, sir. Nama metro.
Bangalore only. Is it advantageous to have this metro rail projects?
Yes, sir, it is advantageous until they construct it, sir, because it creates a lot of traffic when they are constructing metro, sir. In
During
and
construction.
sir, during construction, sir. During construction.
Okay, good. See, you studied civil engineering, and why do you want to join as a clerk in our bank?
Sir, actually, I have a IDBI interview on 7th, sir. IDBI
Acha,
AM.
So you are appearing for IDBI. You could have told me. Sorry.
No, sir, both I have cleared.
Acha. Oh. This one is on which date?
Karnataka Bank I have on 12th, sir, 12th September.
So then first
And IDBI on 7th, sir.
Then we will take up IDBI first.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. IDBI. Please tell me what is positive pay system?
Positive pay system. Sorry, sir, I don't know about it. I'll study about it.
Yeah, positive pay system is a system whereby, say, the drawer of checks issuing above some limit has to inform the bank about the details of the check through electronic means or through proper written means or through phone or through email, so that bank will exercise caution while passing those checks.
Okay.
Very good. So you want to join as assistant manager of IDBI.
Yes.
Are you aware of the responsibilities of an assistant manager?
Assistant manager. I have not read it, sir, but I can answer it.
You can tell me, no problem. Tell me.
Sir, solving public customer grievance, sir, and manage. Okay. Providing loans, sir.
Okay.
I'm not read about it, sir. I'll study about it, sir.
Okay. Yes. Very good. No problem. You please study. Who is the chairman of IDBI?
Rakesh Sharma.
Very good.
Mr. Rakesh.
Yeah. What is the mission of IDBI?
Sir, earlier it was built for the purpose of development of industries, sir. In 2004, government made it a commercial nationalized bank. Nationalized bank. And now it's a commercial bank, sir.
What is the rate of interest they are offering for savings bank account?
Savings bank, sir.
Hello?
Not read about it, sir. Sir, I have not read about it, sir.
Achha. Then why do you want to join IDBI? This is going to be made into a private sector bank. It is a private sector bank. Now, why
sir,
do you want to come
and
why do you want to come and join here?
Sir, I want to become a banker, sir. It was a dream of my father. I worked for 4 years in civil engineering. And for better career prospects, I wanted to be a banker. It was a dream of my father. So I want to be a banker, whether it's a private bank or a public sector bank.
What is solid waste management and liquid waste management?
Solid waste management. Sir, are you asking about civil engineering? Sir?
Yeah. Why do we do waste management?
Sir, solid waste management means the fecal waste or excretion. It's treated, sir. That's management of that solid waste, sir.
Why do we do waste management?
Sir, for better hygiene, sir.
No, but somebody's here is
and also
some 3 hours bolta hai. What is the 3 hours?
What, sir? I didn't get it.
3 hours. Or for Raja.
3 hours.
About recycling. Why do we waste? Why we do waste management? That is the question. This is a big question asked in a probationary officer interview. Why do we do waste management?
Okay. Okay.
Why do we waste? Yeah. Waste management is important as it saves the environment from toxic
sir.
effects of inorganic and biodegradable element present in waste. Management of waste can cause water contamination, soil erosion, and air contamination. Are Baba, very good points are there. Why you are not able to tell it?
Sir.
Five reasons of waste management. Important. Recycling
I thought, sir,
garbage.
they will not task very deeply. They'll ask
Recycling
so much.
garbage and reusable waste management as old paper,
sir.
glass, metal, plastic, household products to be reused as a concept of environmental conservation of material saving energy. Number one, it improves human health, preserves the environment, protects the animals and marine life, lowers production costs, then can lead to bigger profits for companies. So, no, but I don't know whether they will ask civil engineering questions, but you must be prepared for this also.
Okay.
Because when I ask banking, you are not able to tell. So that is why you prepare on that also. Now, what is the news you have read in the recent past?
News, sir. Okay, India surpassed Britain as the 5th largest economy.
Good answer. Come on.
Sir, I don't know the exact numbers, sir. Don't remember it.
Who has become the new UK Prime Minister?
UK Prime Minister.
Liz Truss, LIZ, latest news. Liz Truss has become, has bet Rishi Sunak.
Rishi Sunak, sir.
Yeah, she has bet her. UK Prime Minister-elect Liz Truss committed to sweet spot ties with India.
Sir.
Very good. Then who is Adani? Why he is being talked about more in the news?
Sir, he's the third most richest person, sir. Third richest person in the world, sir.
Very good.
He currently surpassed Bill Gates. That's why he's in the news, sir. Third richest person.
That one. And another reason is that he is trying to get control of NDTV.
NDTV, yes, sir. 28% of the share he has bought, sir.
Yeah, that is one reason. Good. Then, can you tell me something about Cyrus Mystery?
Cyrus Mystery, he died yesterday, sir, in a car accident. I know about him, sir. He was Cyrus Mystery.
He died in a car accident, and he was the chairman of Tata's companies. Tata's companies.
Sir, he was in Tata companies.
Yeah, good. Now, how India is managing the oil crisis after this Russia-Ukraine war?
Oil crisis. Sir, India is importing a more amount of oil from Russia, sir. Before Russia-Ukraine war. It surpassed China as the most oil importer from Russia, sir.
Now we have started importing more. And it seems we could bargain for some rates, 25% concession and all that. And another strategy India adopted is to maintain a middle order stand, not taking stand on Ukraine, not taking stand on favor of Russia. So that is what it is. And how long this will go on, God only knows. Anyhow, very good. So you are okay with whatever it is, but you have to read a lot. Your confidence level has to improve. For IDBI, boys and girls are much more confident in their expressions.
Yes, sir.
So please try to develop more confidence, read a lot, read more about current affairs so that you can talk at ease, and also read about your subject to some extent. You can refer google.com civil engineering related interview questions, wisdomjobs.com civil engineering related interview questions. Please search.
Okay, sir.
Best
Okay,
wishes. Thank you.
sir. Have I improved from last time, sir?
Yeah.
I was very nervous last time.
No, you have improved certainly from what it was last time, but
Sir.
still some more I expect you to do.
Yes, yes, sir.
I wish you, I
Sir,
wish
sir.
you success. After interview, send the list of questions they are asking you.
Okay, sir. I have on 7th, sir. I will update it, sir. I will
Very
update
good.
it through WhatsApp, sir.
Very good. Thank you. You are doing a good job.
Sir, any comments, any extra comments that I have on 7th, sir? What
No problem.
should I concentrate more on? Sir.
No. You should read more of newspaper
Sir.
and civil engineering and banking. Of course, you know, but whatever they ask only. Okay. And IDBI website you go through. IDBI
Sir.
profit, how much was it? IDBI branches, how much? Then
Sir.
IDBI shares of LIC, how much? IDBI shares of government, how much? What is the news about, say, selling of IDBI shares? These things you go through.
Sir, what should I answer? Why do you want to work in private bank, sir? Private sector bank. Hello.
No. You can tell them
Sir.
that I have been trying for other public sector banks also. And this is the interview I have got, so I'm appearing for this. And once I get this, I will not try for government jobs. That is how you have to close it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Once I get this job, I don't try other public sector bank. I will work here for some years.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Bye. Next is whose number is there? Anybody with the number 81234 or 96323 here?
Yes, sir. Somshekar, sir.
Somasekar 96323. Yeah, very good.
Yes, sir.
Somasekar 9623. Is this the first interview for you?
Yes, sir. This is my first interview for Karnataka.
You are appearing for Karnataka Bank. Good. Your interview is on which date?
12th of September, sir.
10th of September.
12th, sir.
Oh, Baba, you are lucky, Baba. Good. So please tell us about yourself.
Sir, myself, S.R. Somshekar. I am from Chikmagaluru district, from Karnataka. I completed my graduation in Mysore University, a Bachelor of Science. And then thereafter, I started preparing for banking exams. Sir.
Which year did you study BSc?
2019, sir. Passed out.
2019. After that, what are the exams you have been writing?
Sir, I have been writing some state exams, sir. And also for central exams and whichever I am eligible for, sir.
Good. Can you tell me what banks are doing?
Sir, they are the backbone of our economy, and they are giving credit access to the individuals, sir, business and corporations.
Good. So, which bank do you have an account?
I have my account in SBI, sir.
Achha?
State Bank of India.
Yeah. So, which type of your parents have account in which bank? Same State Bank?
Actually, sir, my father is having account in Karnataka Bank, sir, and my mother is having account in State Bank of India.
Oh, great. So, do you use only ATM cards or do you also use mobile banking?
Sir, both of it, sir. Because I am away from my native place, I use both of them, sir.
Acha, acha, acha. So what are the advantages of using mobile banking?
Sir, irrespective of location, we can access the financial services of the bank, sir,
Mm.
and which is convenient to the user also, sir.
Mhm. Very good. So, so what is the expansion of the abbreviation PIN? Where is PIN used? PIN is used.
It is used in ATM machines, sir.
Very good. So what is 1 minute? This boy is raising hand. We will ask him. Yeah, Sandhya Summit. Sandhya Summit. Sandhya. Sandhya Sami. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What is your number? Your cell phone number?
7546.
Yeah,
94.
oh, I have given time at 8 o'clock. Correct, correct. No problem. You stay on with us. Yeah,
Okay, sir.
yeah. Now, Somasekar.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We were discussing about your bank and all that. Tell us about your family briefly.
Sir, my family consists of 4 members, sir. My mother is working as a health supervisor in Karnataka Health Department. And my father was working as a helper in BEMEL subsidiary unit in our native, sir, which is Vignan Industries Limited. My brother is working as a deputy range forest officer in Karnataka Forest Department.
I think we talked once earlier, correct?
No, sir. This was my first.
Acha. Good. Now, your mother said you said your mother is in health department.
Yes, sir.
So, what was the way she was managing during COVID times? Was she also affected by COVID?
Yes, sir. She was affected by COVID also, sir.
Acha. And
she managed well.
How did she manage?
She managed well, but she was very feared about it, sir. Despite being in health department.
And there only more patients will come there only.
Yes, sir.
And more exposure for that. So it was really a troublesome experience. Yeah. She must have had very fearful nights and all that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, many.
During isolation, she used to fear.
Yeah,
sir, very.
It was where are you living actually now?
Actually, I'm residing now in Bangalore, sir.
Oh, Bengaluru only. Bengaluru is a very big city, of course, not much. But of course, now how is the weather? Is it raining?
It is raining. Raining, sir.
Raining heavily or raining small?
In our area, it is raining very slow, sir.
Very less. Acha.
Yes, sir. Very.
Oh, very good. Then what is the position of water in Bengaluru after rains? Will the water stay or it will go down, get drained immediately?
Hello.
No, I'm asking. In your area, will the water get drained immediately after rain?
Affected, sir. But in other areas, the water is not draining.
Acha. Your area, it is getting drained easily because possibly yours is at a top level.
Yes, sir. At a
higher level. So the water will go down. Very good.
Yes, sir.
So that's really nice. Yeah. Now, where have you worked? Have you worked somewhere else earlier?
No, sir. I didn't work anywhere earlier, sir.
You have not worked anywhere. Which year did you complete the degree?
2019, sir.
19. Oh, 3 years.
Yes, sir.
Now, please tell me, who is your role model?
My role models are my father, mother, and brother, sir.
Any one person you choose?
My mother only, sir.
Which quality of hers would you like to copy?
Our patience and our confidence, sir.
Excellent. Good. Then how do you see yourself 5 years from now?
If I selected to this job role, sir, I would see myself in a promoted role, sir.
Good, very good. Now, what are your hobbies?
Sir, my hobbies are I like to trek and travel, sir,
Acha?
and I like photography, sir.
Oh, really? Trekking and traveling.
Yes, sir.
Trekking means what are the places for which you went for trekking?
Sir, recently, sir, I trekked Brahmagiri Hills, which is located in Subramania, sir.
Oh,
But it comes under Coorg Sanctuary, sir.
but it is a very risky affair. Why are you taking part in that?
But sir, I like my parents are supporting it, and
Oh,
my brother
acha.
also in forest department. So
Oh, your parents are supporting it.
yes, sir.
Acha, your brother is in forest department as what?
As the deputy range forest officer, sir.
What are his nature of duties?
Like various duties, sir. Like preventing animal poaching
Mm,
and preventing encroachments,
mm.
and
What are the
some petty cases.
what are the animals that are more prevalent in his forest?
Elephants and cheetahs, sir.
Arey Baba, elephants and cheetahs.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Actually faced many problems once he get into that location, sir. I mean that area section.
oh, you know that cheetahs and all. See how they keep themselves within the forest. How they are not coming out of forest.
Actually, there is more human animal conflict in my brother area, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Recently, 2 elephants and 1 cheetah died, sir.
Oh, have they been killed or they died?
Actually, it is due to the negligence of farmers who are residing in border areas of forest, sir.
Uh-huh.
By giving electricity laying
Acha.
on the ground.
Oh, that due to electrification,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
elephant died. I also read in some
Yes,
news.
sir.
Yeah, I think it has come in Prajavani.
Yes, sir.
Prajavani. Yeah. So what is the news about Karnataka in today, yesterday, day before yesterday?
Actually, I haven't read newspaper 3 days before, sir.
Tell me, what was the news 3 days before?
I haven't read about newspaper, sir.
Pardon?
I haven't read newspaper 3 days, sir. For 3 days newspaper due to festival celebration in our library.
No. Whatever you have read before that, you tell me.
Sir, I am not remembering it.
Doesn't matter. Who is the prime finance minister of our country?
Nirmala Sitaram, sir.
Okay. Who is the agriculture minister?
Agriculture minister.
Nirmala Tomar.
Narendra Singh Tomar.
Narendra Singh Tomar. Correct.
Tomar.
Narendra
Yes,
Singh
sir. Yes,
Tomar.
sir.
Correct. What is the name of our vice president?
Vice president, sir. Actually, Venkaya Naidu removed from his place, but
Jagdish Dhankar, na?
yes, sir. Jagdish Dhankar.
Jagdish Dhankar. Good. Who is the governor of Maharashtra?
Maharashtra. I don't know, sir. Sorry.
All right. Sorry, I wanted to ask Karnataka. Wrongly asked Maharashtra. Yeah, Karnataka.
Tawarchand Gehlot, sir.
Acha, good, very good. Now, who is the revenue minister in Karnataka?
Sir, revenue minister is
Mr. Ashok.
Ashok, R. Ashok, sir.
Very, very good. Now, thank you. Do you have any questions to ask?
Nothing, sir. Sir, why banking after BSc? What should?
No, you completed 2019. What degree?
Bachelor of Science, sir.
No problem. BSc fellows, where will you go? You have to come to bank only, some jobs like this. This question
Yes, sir.
will come only for MBBS or say B.Pharm or engineering students,
Sir.
not for you. Don't worry. And you
Okay.
can maximum say banking is a field which is growing and offering good scope for career growth. And I am suitable for this post because I possess these plus points. I have told hundreds of times. Please listen to videos, prepare yourself and go and tell with confidence.
Sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye. Now, Sandhya Sumi, who is there, please now?
Yes,
Sandhya,
sir.
Sandhya Sumi, your number is
7546.
yeah, you told
94.
yeah. You told me, na? Correct. So I think
Good evening, sir.
nobody has come. We can go ahead. We will go ahead. Okay.
Okay, sir. Happy Teachers Day, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Sandhya, you are with us since when did you join our group?
So on 28th August.
28th August.
Yes, sir.
Why did you take so many days to come to us?
Actually, I'm not aware of that, sir. That's why.
Very good. Where do you stay?
I stay in Patna.
Oh, I thought you are some Karnataka girl.
No. I'm from Bihar, sir.
Bihar. So whose profile picture is this? Profile picture mein GI. Who is that actor?
Yes, sir. Tiger Shroff.
Tiger?
Yes, sir. Tiger Shroff.
Acha. Oh, what is the good movies he has acted?
So I don't like him as an acting hero, but I like his dancing skill.
So you kept it.
But Baghi is one which we can see.
Oh. Good. Sandhya Sami from Bihar, Patna.
Yes, so I'm not from Patna. My hometown is Muraliganj, but I'm living here in Patna.
Good. You're living in a hostel or where?
So I'm living in PG.
PG, paying guest accommodation.
Yes, sir. Yes.
And you have joined some institute like BSc or something like that and preparing. And how do you prepare?
So currently I prepared myself, but 2 years back I have joined the Mahindra Institute
Oh, very good.
of
That's
banking.
supposed
Yes,
to be good one, Mahendra's.
Yes, sir. But after COVID,
You
I
stopped.
have to go to my home. That's why.
Very good. Can you please tell us about yourself?
Okay. My name is Sandhya Sumi. I have completed my graduation in mathematics from Tilkamaji Bhagalpur University. Currently, I am doing post-graduation in mathematics from Nalanda Open University. I am a private tutor. I belong to a small family. My father is a teacher and my mother is a housewife. I have a younger brother and an elder sister. My strengths are I am punctual and disciplined girl and also a good listener. My hobbies are dancing and painting. I have attended the interview of IBPS PO and RRB PO before and got missed by 1 and 0.55 marks respectively. My present goal is to get a job in banking sector and after that acquire a good position where I can build my career and help the organization. That's all.
I think we talked once over phone before fixing the date.
Yes, sir.
Because all these points I'm remembering, like your IBPS, this, that.
Sir, I have attended. Yes, sir. I have attended the mock. This is my second mock, sir.
Acha, you attended mock early. Acha, for you only, I asked that Ramanujan number and all, correct?
Yes, sir. First time. Yes, sir.
I remember now because you answer very well. Good. Excellent.
Sir,
Yeah, tell me.
but my confidence is little less after.
Why? Why?
Actually, sir,
No,
actually, I
Pile, you were talking very confidently. I used to
yes,
appreciate it.
sir. Yes, sir. Actually, I saw the questions related to economics, and I am not
No.
unable to answer.
Economics question आपको नहीं आएगा.
Okay.
Economics question
Because
किसको
my
आए?
stream is not in economics, so I
No.
don't know much about that.
No. Economics question आपको खाली ये आएगा. Inflation क्या है?
Okay.
Budget क्या है?
And type of inflation.
GDP क्या है? GNP क्या है?
Okay.
India का position कैसे है? And
Okay.
what steps government is taking to control this inflation? This type of questions will be asked to you also.
Okay, sir. Then it will be fine.
Yeah, and maximum question they can put you is that for you, since you are a mathematics student, and now this time you told me you are a private tutor also, correct?
Yes, sir.
So you have been teaching which class students?
Sir, I am teaching class 9 and class 10 students.
Good. Do they listen to you properly, or they are very distracted in?
No, sir. The class 10th one is very meritorious and very hardworking girl. But the student in class 9 is not that. Is a weaker student than.
Oh, not that very serious.
Yes, sir.
Oh, good. 10th class students are serious. Good.
Yes, sir. She is very serious.
Yeah, Bihar is a state from where we get lot of IAS candidates and lot of Biharis in all
Yes, sir.
parts.
Last year.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. A Samastipur candidate has topped the IAS.
No, how is it possible?
Sir, because they are hardworking and we don't have other option. We actually want a government job, and yes, sir.
That is
in this culture, yes, sir.
That's the reason. Good.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, which bank do you have an account?
I have an account in Punjab National Bank and Paytm Payment Bank also.
Punjab National Bank and Paytm. What is the difference between Punjab National Bank and Paytm Bank?
Sir, Punjab National Bank is a public sector bank, and Paytm Payment Bank is a differentiated bank. And
no. Paytm Payment Bank is a payment bank.
Yes, a payment bank. Okay.
And it is a new bank.
Yes, sir. It's also
a new bank.
Yes, sir.
So the
and
difference.
Its headquarter, PNB is headquarter is in Delhi, and Paytm Payment Bank headquarter is in Noida.
Correct.
And
so
MD and CEO of PNB is Atul Kumar Goel, and Paytm Payment Bank MD is Vijay Sekhar Sharma.
Correct. Good. There is no need for interviewer. You will yourself tell all the points. Because you are a teacher yourself, so you enjoy.
Actually, sir, I don't know. Actually, sir, I don't know what to say. All other differentiations. So I told MD and CEO and headquarters.
Very good. Now, Paytm, what are they doing?
So Paytm provides many facilities to us, like they provide FASTag, and they provide QR code. Also, they have a mobile banking application. That's it, sir. And they will also do e-commerce.
Good. They will also do e-commerce. So what is Paytm wallet?
Paytm wallet?
Wallet.
Okay.
You have not heard about it? Paytm wallet is a...
Sir, I heard about it, but I actually don't know
use
what to answer.
Don't
yes,
use.
Sir.
Paytm wallet is a wallet that is the money that is kept by us with Paytm.
Okay. Yes, sir, with Paytm.
Which we can use subsequently.
Okay, sir. Yes, I got it.
Or Paytm wallet is this thing where when we receive money, it is credited into account when others remit money. But normal instruction is whenever we receive money in Paytm, supposing you are remitted money through Paytm, then it will come back to my main account in bank
Okay.
immediately. So,
Yes,
but
sir.
you
I
have to mainly tell about Paytm's e-commerce activity.
Okay, sir.
Okay, and
Yes.
what is the news about Paytm? What is the news about Paytm shares issue? What do you know about it?
Sir, is this the recently news about
yeah,
Paytm?
recent news. Recent news का मतलब 3-4 months. You know, इसका पहले तो आपको LIC का इशू आया था, उसका पहले
Yes, sir.
Paytm का इशू आया था, उसका पहले आपको Zomato को इशू आया था. समझ गया? IPO, Initial Public Offer.
Yes, the initial public offering. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
उसमें what is the news about Paytm shares? What is the price of Paytm shares now?
Sir, I am not unable to answer this.
I am not
But
able.
I heard.
अच्छा, listen. आपने
Okay, sorry, sir.
क्या गलत आपने क्या बोला गलत बोल रहे हैं? I am
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I use is not and unable also, so I have to use one of them.
Good. Paytm share price. Good. You realize the mistake immediately.
Yes, sir.
Now the share price is 709 rupees.
Okay. 709 rupees.
709 rupees. I don't know what was the price at which it was offered. Google.com, Paytm, IPO share price. Paytm, it was 2,160.
260. So it's very high.
No, बहुत हाई था. उधर से
Yes, sir.
घर करके नीचे आ गया.
Yes, sir.
2000 किधर है, 800 किधर है.
Yes, sir.
So that is a thing. I don't know why. I have no reasons for this. But if you tell Paytm unnecessarily, you get yourself entangled in questions on this. Please don't tell that.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Which is the other bank you said? Punjab National Bank.
Yes, sir. Punjab National Bank.
उसका बारे में आप जान के जाइएगा. पंजाब नेशनल बैंक हेडक्वार्टर्स किधर है, चेयरमैन कौन है, how many branches are there, just briefly वो सब पता करके जाइएगा.
So MD and CEO Punjab National Bank also said that they are diffusing money on bad loans also this year. So National Asset Reconstruction Company of India Limited.
Good.
That
yes,
is sir.
So if you tell like this, then they will go into what is National Asset Reconstruction Company.
Okay, I will answer that, sir. I know about
you
it.
know that? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
Sir, it is an asset reconstruction company announced by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman in budget 2020 and 21. It is basically, it aggregate the loan amount of NPA amount. And after that, IDRCL will see the debt resolution.
Good. Supposing you get this job.
Okay, sir.
You're appearing for Karnataka Bank? Hello?
Yes.
You're appearing for Karnataka Bank, no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How long will you serve in this bank? Because you are MSc Mathematics and I think you must be having idea of becoming a probationary officer and all that. Then
yes, sir.
How long will you be staying with us?
Sir, maths is also important in banking sector. So, sir, for for daily accounting operations, everyone working in the bank have to handle many situations.
I think some.
Okay.
I think disconnect हो गया. I think so.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
कुछ disconnect हो गया. अच्छा,
Sir, so they,
from where are you speaking? From your paying guest office?
no, sir. I'm speaking from Delhi. Actually, I came here yesterday.
For interview. अच्छा.
Yes, sir.
किधर
Actually, my exam is on.
आप किधर रहते हैं?
Sir, Lakshmi Nagar. Lakshmi Nagar.
Is it a hotel?
No, sir. No, sir.
Ah.
Some of my friends are living here. So
Very good. Very good. Very good. That's a good place. Yeah. Please tell me, लक्ष्मी नगर से आप किधर जाना है इंटरव्यू के लिए?
Rajendra Place.
Oh, I know that.
Rajendra Place.
I know Rajendra
Yes,
Place.
sir.
I know it's in West Patel Nagar.
Yes, sir.
West Patel Nagar, and that is the place
Pusa
where
Road, New Delhi.
Oh, Pusa Road. Oh, Baba. Oh, that
Yes,
is the
sir.
place where you have this competition success review office and all that. Nearby that. Good. So, have you visited Delhi earlier?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
For Karnataka Bank exams, prelims
exam.
exam, and
Oh,
also for EPFO. I have visited Delhi only for exam.
exams. अच्छा, EPFO अपने exam लिखा है? अच्छा, you didn't
Yes, sir.
clear for merit interview?
Sir, no, sir.
No, sir. No problem.
I
Yeah. So you could clear this exam and you go with as confidently and you tell them, are you
Okay, sir.
willing to be posted anywhere in India?
Yes, sir.
No
Because
problem.
no, sir. Because I have experience of staying in hostel and I will manage myself. I know cooking, so I don't have any problem staying anywhere in India.
Good. कितना confidence से बोल रहे हैं? This is, I'm very happy. पिताजी क्या करते
Thank
हैं?
you, sir.
पिताजी क्या करते
Sir,
हैं?
my father is a teacher.
अच्छा, आपने बताया था. क्या teaching कर रहे हो?
Yes. Sir, they teach in a private school, and his specialized subject is mathematics.
What is significance of today?
Sir, today is Teachers' Day, National Teachers' Day, which is celebrated on the birth anniversary of Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, first Vice President of India and the second President of India.
Good. Who was the first President of India?
Rajendra Prasad.
He was from which state?
He was from
I think Bihar.
Bihar.
That is why I'm
Yes, sir,
asking.
Bihar. Yes, sir, he was from Bihar.
That is why I'm asking Bihar.
Yes,
And personalities like Jagjeevan Ram.
Yes, sir.
These people are from Bihar only.
Babu Kuwar Singh.
Can you tell who?
Babu Kuwar Singh.
But don't tell Lalu Prasad Nam.
No, I won't. I never say that.
But now your Tejasvi is the Deputy Chief Minister.
So I have many other options to say.
Good. That's really good. अच्छा, बिहार का freedom fighters का नाम बताइए.
Freedom fighters. So I'm unable to recall.
बिहार का ministers कोई है अभी central cabinet?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Central cabinet में Minister of Rural and Development Giriraj Singh, Minister of Power and Renewable Energy Rajkumar Singh, and Minister of Food Processing Industries Pasupati Kumar Paras. They are all from Bihar. Excellent.
Good. आप लोग का अभी इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कुछ फ्री रहता है, लाइक अदर स्टेट्स में आपको फ्री देता है?
No, sir.
इन बिहार में नहीं है?
No, sir. It is not free in Bihar.
Whereas in पंजाब में अभी देखिए, वो आपने क्या कर दिया, 300 यूनिट्स तक फ्री दे दिया.
Yes, sir. So many states they are
trying to give free.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, in
Delhi also.
In Delhi
100
also.
units or 200 units.
I
am not
sure about it.
Okay. Yes,
yeah.
I'm not sure about it, but it's
in Tamil Nadu also they were offering up to 100 units or so. Long back, for so many years they have been offering it.
So in Bihar they are not offering that, but I think for BPL, BPL people,
Below
they
poverty
will
line.
allow some. Yes, sir. They will allow some concession of some prices. I
Yeah.
think so.
What is poverty line? आपने जो आंसर दिया उससे पूछ रहा हूँ. I also don't know the answer. 1 minute. I also don't know, but still let us.
Sir, I know. I understand it, but I can't.
Below poverty line.
So it's based on income or something,
how
or
much
land.
how much income is below poverty line in India from
Below 80,000.
from April 1, 2021? The annual income slab of
Income.
BPL families will be increased from 1.2 lakh to
Lakh to
1.8 lakh.
okay, 1.8 lakh.
1.8 लाख का मतलब 15,000 रुपया महीना
Yes,
का
sir,
अंदर में
15,000 per month.
लेने से तो आपको बिलो पॉवर्टी लाइन बताएंगे.
Yes, sir.
Good. And then what is criteria for poverty line in India? Income limit. Okay. Is India a poor country in 2022? As per latest World Inequality Report 2022, India is a poor and very unequal country with an affluent elite, where 57% of the national income is held by top 10%, while the share of the bottom 50% is merely 13%. Acha, this point I am giving you. You said just search in google.com, Google
Okay,
India, below poverty line India, आपको मिल जाएगा ये सब.
Okay, sir.
इसका बारे में पढ़ लीजिए. ठीक है.
Okay.
Otherwise, what is your name?
Sandhya Sumi.
Sandhya, no problem. You are answering very, very well. And
Thank you, sir.
touch wood, other things remaining constant, they must give good marks for you, select you, but it is all in God's hands. Bhagwan ka haath mein
Yes, sir.
hai. Milne se badhiya hai, nahi milne se don't lose heart. Because
Okay, sir.
number of vacancies are maybe very less compared to number of people attending.
Yes,
But
sir.
only the most important plus
Sir, but-
point for you is the confidence, the clarity of
Sir,
experience.
actually, I don't think about the result. I'm only doing what is needed for me. So
God bless you. My blessings and
what
good
happens, it happens.
yeah. My blessings and good wishes to you. Please stay on with us for
Okay.
next person also.
Sir,
Yeah.
okay, sir. Sir, I have a question, sir. Sir, I have completed my graduation in 2018. So what should I say when they ask me for the
You tell them that you have been preparing for government examinations, like probably you might have tried IAS also or PSC also. Usko bol do.
okay. Okay, sir.
EPFO,
sir,
EPFO may many people who appeared are people who have been writing for IAS. And now they
okay.
tried, and one of my boys has got selected. He passed out engineering in 2018. Now he is an EPFO officer.
Okay.
So
I have cleared the mains, but descriptive.
He is also from Bihar, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, and sir, I have a question in biodata form, sir.
Yeah, please ask.
So I have a degree of diploma in computer application. So here one column is for computer education. So should I mention it or not?
But when did you pass
Because,
it? Do you remember them?
Sir, 2019. Sir, no, I don't remember. I remember it, but in practically I don't. when they ask me for some keys or something.
Keywords पूछेगा, keywords
Yes,
पूछेगा.
sir.
For example,
So I will answer it keywords, but
no.
I don't know the details of
What I
homosexual
suggest,
and
you go through my book on Bankers Adda interview, page number
okay.
7. Page number 7. जहाँ computer questions are given, उसको mug up कर लो. What is
Okay, sir.
what is network, what is cloud computing, what is DBMS वगैरह वगैरह दिया है, उसको actually पढ़ लो, पढ़ के mug up करने से you can add that, otherwise don't add it.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
I have
And sir,
given,
also, sir, I have attended the interview of IBPS-PO, and here it is written that have you appeared for any interview call of other banks recently? So should I mention it yes or no?
please mention, that is a plus point for you.
Or the preferred states?
No. Preferred
choice of
state anywhere in India लिखो.
Okay, sir.
Because अभी
Thank
कोई
you first.
प्रसन्ना गायत्री ने, उन्होंने 3 states लिख दिया. उनको क्वेश्चंस में क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है क्यों ये 3 स्टेट दिया है. ये 3 स्टेट का अंदर में वैकेंसी नहीं होने से आपको नहीं मिलेगा. ये ठीक है. उनको that girl has told no problem, I don't want. If it is there I will come, otherwise I won't come. Because she is already coming from an affluent family.
Yes,
So
sir.
that is the thing. In your case, you say anywhere in India, but they will post you only in Delhi or Bihar or
Yes.
Uttar Pradesh.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. So this this I want to know very. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Best wishes.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you. And please attend the interview and send the questions they are asking through WhatsApp or Telegram, or come and participate in 8:45 interview. Today you attend and see how
Okay,
it is going on. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Sir.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Sai.
Sir.
Sai, what is your number?
Phone number, sir.
The phone number starting with
73.
73868.
Yes, sir. 8685.
I know. It is there. Very good. Sai,
Sir, happy
please.
Teachers Day, sir.
Thank you. Sai, please tell me about yourself.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
First of all, I'm glad to introduce myself. My name is Kodidas Veerasai Hanuman. I belong to Dharmavaram village nearby Kakinada town in Andhra Pradesh. Currently, I'm staying at Visakhapatnam in Andhra Pradesh. In my family, apart from my parents, I have an younger brother. I have done my BTech from Yogavamna University in Metallurgical Engineering. I am the person with the strong interpersonal skills and have the ability to get along well with the people. I enjoy the challenges and looking for the creative solutions for the problems. Coming to my hobbies are reading books, playing cricket and browsing the internet. My short-term goal is to get the job in the banking sector, and my long-term goal is to achieve the one of the most respectable position in the banking sector. That's all about me, sir. Thank you.
Very good. What is your father?
My father is previously my father is a class merchant, sir. Currently he is working in a daily wage labor in the daily wage labor, sir.
Acha. Which place you said? Visakhapatnam.
Visakhapatnam.
Acha. Oh, how many siblings do you have?
I have one brother, sir.
What is he doing?
He was younger. He was doing a job in private company, sir. After completed his diploma, he went to the job.
Good. You did metallurgical engineering.
Yes, sir.
आपको campus recruitment कुछ हुआ नहीं हुआ?
नहीं हुआ, sir.
आपको
not happens.
Not college में आपको select नहीं हुआ?
No, sir. Basically, my college is a government college. There is no any campus selections are not there.
अच्छा ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. What is metallurgical engineering?
Metallurgy is the art and science of extraction of metals from their ores and uses for these metals for the mankind, sir.
Acha, when did you complete your BE?
I completed my graduation in 2019, sir.
Acha, ठीक है. What exams you have been writing since 2019?
Sir, previously I am prepared for State Public Service Commission exams, sir. After 2021,
You are preparing
I
for bank
prepared for the
exams.
banking exams.
Have you appeared for any interview earlier?
No, sir. This is my first interview.
Good. You are from Visakhapatnam.
Yes, sir. Visakhapatnam. Currently staying at Visakhapatnam.
Acha. Native places?
Native place Dharmavaram, nearby Kakinada town, sir.
Oh,
In Andhra Pradesh.
Yeah, tell. Dharmavaram is famous for something. What is?
Saris.
Acha, Dharmavaram saris are famous.
Not my Dharmavaram, sir. It is another Dharmavaram.
Another Dharmavaram. Acha, acha.
In Andhra Pradesh, more than 4 or 6 Dharmavarams.
Your Dharmavaram is famous for what? Is famous for sai.
No, sir. My Dharmavaram is famous for biryani.
Oh, good. Excellent. Then they can also ask you about famous for Visakhapatnam. Plus points of Visakhapatnam. Batao.
Visakhapatnam is located on the branch. No, sir. Visakhapatnam is located between the Eastern Ghats and the Bay of Bengal, sir, and between the Bay of Bengal. Visakhapatnam is also called as Steel City, sir, because here located the steel plant. And also Visakhapatnam is famous for the tourist destinations, sir.
Good.
Most.
Yeah. Sai, your number is 78383, no?
No, sir, 73868.
Okay. Cut kar diya. Good. Your interview is on which date?
14th September, sir. Morning 10:30.
You have a lot of time. No problem. We will know what are the questions they are asking. And you can prepare. What is it you have prepared in banking?
Sir?
What are the topics you have prepared in banking?
Sir, you give me one material, sir. Shared one material in our group. I followed through that only, sir.
Acha. Very good. So can you tell me the difference between demand draft and check? Hello. Sai.
Sir.
What happened?
Sir, sorry, sir. I don't have it.
Why you have not studied this check and demand draft?
I think both are the same.
No. Let us see whether Aman is able to tell. Aman?
Sir, good evening.
Good evening, Aman. What is the...
Sir, wishing you a very happy Teachers' Day, sir, first of all, before I tell the answer.
Thank you. Aman, what is your phone number? 78383?
Yes, sir.
Correct. So next will be yours. And before coming to you, can you answer this question? What is the difference?
Yes, sir.
Check and a demand draft. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So the difference between check and demand drafts are as follows. So number one, sir, a check has a 3-party, that is drawer, drawee, and payee. But demand draft has only 2 parties. Sir, a check can bounce, but a demand draft cannot bounce. Sir, when a demand draft is...
You can also add bounce for want of funds.
Yes, a bounce for want of funds. Also, sir, the third point may be that the bank charges for demand draft, whereas check is not chargeable.
Correct.
Yes, sir. And sir, these 3, sir, as of now I can remember.
Some more point is that normally a check can be issued bearer, X or bearer or order, whereas it can be a bearer check or order check. Whereas demand draft is always an order instrument.
Yes, sir.
Demand draft is always order instrument. A check is issued on the branch where the depositor has got account. Whereas a demand draft is issued by one branch on another branch of the bank.
Sir, also, sir, that one more point can be there, that a check payment can be stopped by the customer, but payment done through a DD cannot be stopped, sir. Unless
it has reached wrong hands. For example, I have purchased a DD from bank and I sent it to Mr. X. but
Sir,
it has not reached the X. And
sir, also, sir, for check, sir, a person needs to have an account in the bank, but for DD, sir, a person who doesn't have any account can also, sir, may get a DD from respective bank.
good point. Good point. Good. And this point I was telling you, what is it I was trying to tell? You suddenly stopped me. Yeah. Anyhow, we'll come to it later. But there is one more point I was just trying to stress upon.
I'm sorry, sir.
No problem. No problem. No problem. Doesn't matter. So not every point has to be told. They just want to know whether you are aware of it. What is a demand draft? Are you aware? What is a check? Are you aware of? Acha, can you tell Mr. Sai?
Sir.
Sai, I'm coming to you. Please tell me
sir.
what is a stale check?
Sir.
Stale check. STALE check. Stale check. Suna nahi?
Nice, first time.
First time. Stale check ka matlab time borrowed check ka. That check is dated 3 months before the date of presentation. Supposing today's date is 5th September, and if you get a check dated 4th June, it is a stale check.
Okay.
So that is how, this is the thing. I think you are not prepared, Sai. You are not studied.
No, sir.
Why have you not prepared? Please prepare. I think your interview is only on 14th, correct?
Yes, sir.
Then next question for you is, what do you know about Karnataka Bank?
Karnataka Bank. Karnataka Bank is established on 18 February 1924, sir. Karnataka Bank has a 9 decades of experience in banking sector. The founder of the Karnataka Bank is Vyare Achar, sir.
But history and
yes, sir, Achar.
History is not required. Tell about the current position.
Karnataka Bank now contains 879 branches across the India. It spreads among the 22 states and 2 union territories. The current chairman and CEO of the Karnataka Bank is Sri Mahabaleshwara MS.
No. Chairman is not Mahabaleshwar. MD and CEO.
MD and CEO is Mahabaleshwara, sir.
Chairman is Pradeep.
Non-executive chairman is P. Pradeep Kumar, sir.
Don't tell non-executive chairman. Tell chairman.
Okay, sir.
Because that's how they are themselves called. They are calling himself chairman only and not non-executive chairman and all that. While in the book they have put it like that. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Very good. Now, what else you know about Karnataka Bank?
I recently some awards are taken by the Karnataka Bank, sir.
Tell me.
Achievements.
Tell me.
The MD and CEO of the Sri Mahabaleshwara facilitate with the Sri Sringeshwari Jagadguru Bharati Tirthankara Puraskar Award in the month of June 2022, sir.
Very good. Then
Karnataka Bank's the 11th Exceed Award for the Occupational Health, Safety and Security Award in February 2022. Previously, Karnataka Bank won the 2 Digidhan Awards, sir, for the highest percentage of BEAM and UPI payment transaction under the private banking sectors for the financial years 2019-20 and then financial years 2020-21, sir.
Good. Then what is the business position of Karnataka Bank as on 30th June 2022?
Yes, sir. As per the first quarter report of the financial year 2023, Karnataka Bank quarter 1 net profit currently net profit about the 114 crores, sir. Previously it was the 105 crores. There is a 7.69% increasing in that net profit, sir. The current net interest income of the Karnataka Bank is to 687 crores, sir. Previously it was the 574 crores. There is a 19.62% increase in the current net interest income rate, sir.
Good.
The deposits of the Karnataka Bank stood at 80,576 crores, sir, with the 5.72% growth rate, sir. Currently, the turnover of the Karnataka Bank is 1,38,935 crores, sir. Previously, it was the 1,27,586 crores. Sir. There is a 8.67% growth in that, sir.
Good. Now, can you tell me, see, what is the difference between banks and NBFC?
Banks are registered with the Reserve Bank of India, sir. Non-financial organizations does not register with the Reserve Bank of India.
No. Banks are registered under Banking Regulation Act.
Banking Regulation Act.
Whereas those are registered under Companies Act.
Companies Act 1956.
No, now 2013.
2013, sir.
Yeah. Then NBFC deposits are, they cannot take demand deposits. Banks can take demand deposits and time deposits. NBFCs can take time deposits. NBFCs do not participate in payment system, and banks do participate in clearinghouse and payment systems. NBFC cannot issue credit card, debit card, and all that, whereas banks can do
Banks
that.
can provide those.
NBFC deposits are not guaranteed by DICGC. Banks deposits are guaranteed up to 5 lakhs.
Up to 5 lakhs.
Very good. Thank you. Thank
you,
you so much. Best wishes. Your interview is only on 14th, but
14th September.
Be attending our classes, watch our videos, so that you can know what are the type of questions they are asking. Your interview is going to be in which place?
Bangalore, sir.
Bangalore. Acha, theek hai. Very good. So, yeah. Thank you.
Hello.
Thank you so much. Best
Thank you.
wishes. Bye. Aman, what is your number you told me? Next is your number, na? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Aman, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Acha, Aman, what we will do, we will close this video. We will go to our class video. That class B, Zoom ID is another ID you are having, na?
Sir, I guess I have only this ID, sir.
No. Why?
I'll just check one, sir. 1 second, sir. I'll just check.
It must be there. It must be there.
No, sir. I have only this ID, sir.
Acha, you have paid only 200 rupees?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, doesn't matter. I will give you another ID also. Or otherwise, no, actually, otherwise I will call you after 10:30 and talk to you. Now I have to go to another email ID.
Sir, as you find suitable, sir, I am ready for it.
No, you are appearing for only Karnataka Bank, na?
No, sir. I am appearing for IDBI AM, sir.
Acha. Then no, not required. IDBI AM. Acha.
Yes, sir.
Then it may not be relevant for you there. You know, there we are going to discuss more of say Karnataka Bank questions. So your number is 75469, correct?
No, sir. It's 78383.
Okay. Maybe I will come to you around say 10:30 or so. Otherwise, I will call you tomorrow morning.
Sir, today Karnataka.
No. Aman, your interview is on 7th?
No, sir. It's on 8th.
8th.
Sir, 7th I'll be traveling, sir, to the venue. It's outstation, sir.
No problem. Today I will try to call you after 10:30.
Sure, sir. I'll be ready, sir, after 10:30. I'll be ready, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Sure. Thank you,
all others, if you are having the another email ID, Zoom ID also, you can come there because that is the time for English class. So I will try to use it for this. What is the name of 8VNQNE? Hello? What is your name?
Hello. So my name is Piyush.
Acha, Piyush. Acha. You have already attended interview, na?
No,
No.
sir, I haven't attended interview yet.
Acha, acha.
Just give me a slot of morning. My computer got.
Acha,
I
acha.
told you, na.
Acha, doesn't matter. No problem. You come. Yeah, you have my another class ID also, Zoom ID.
Sir, but I have only this ID.
1 minute. What is your number? 78383.
Yes, sir.
1 minute. I will give you that ID there.
பேக்கப் பண்ணும்போது ஓபன் பண்ணிட்டா எல்லாம் அப்லோட் ஆயிடும். ஆனா அந்த ஆப் ஓபன் ஆகணும். அது பேர் வந்து பி கிளவுட் அப்படின்னு பேரு. ஆமா, நான் ஒரு வாட்டி அதை ஓபன் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கணுமா? ஆமா. இல்ல போட்டோ எடுத்துட்டு அப்புறம் ஓபன் பண்ணா அப்லோட் ஆகும்.
Hello, I am giving you that ID there.
Suppose
Your ID.
Okay, sir.
I am giving ID to you.
சரி சரி. So
Come there. Thank you.
Personal cloud.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye. Sandhya Sumi, you have that ID, na? Class ID. Sandhya.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please come there. No problem.
Okay, sir.
But
Okay.
this will be mainly for conducting interview for that boy. But 8:45, I expect some more candidates who have attended interview to come there. Anyway, you can come this as well as that. Depends on your like. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir.